House will be in order. The Speaker recognizes Representative Proctor on a point of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I served with Colonel Chuck Rambo in the Mission Command Training Program at Fort Leavenworth until my retirement in July 2019. Chuck was a consummate professional and had an infectious energy that inspired everyone around him. Chuck was not the kind of man to brag about himself, so I had no idea at the time just how distinguished his career had been. Chuck was an Army aviator. He served in command and staff positions and bases from Fort Campbell, Kentucky to South Korea. He was a combat veteran, serving 1 tour in Iraq and 4 tours in Afghanistan. He was awarded the Bronze Star an incredible 4 times. He was also the recipient of the Legion of Merit, 2 Meritorious Service Medals, and 3 Air Medals. Chuck was also a devoted husband to his wife and devoted father to his 5 sons and his foster daughter. And he was committed to the Leavenworth community, coaching our Little League team to the most championships ever in league history. Colonel Rambo was tragically taken from us in October of last year. He was 52 years old and only 1 year from retirement. After retirement, he planned to make his Leavenworth his home. Today, I have with me here at the well and in the balcony, Colonel Rambo's family and many, many friends in the community, including parents and kids from his Little League team. Down here with me at the well are Colonel Rambo's widow, Miss Janelle Rambo, his 5 sons, Charlie, Henry, Oliver, Elliot, and Samuel, his foster daughter, Faith Clark, and his sister, Karen Arnold. And so, on behalf of the Kansas House of Representatives, I'm honored to present this tribute in memoriam of Colonel Chuck Rambo for his lifetime of exemplary service to his nation and his community, which stands as an example of the service and sacrifice of so many who serve in uniform here in the state of Kansas. Mr. Speaker, I ask that my words be spread across the journal.
Without objection, so ordered. Congratulations. Colleagues, we have a special guest with us today. We have North Dakota Speaker of the House, Kim Koppelman, and his wife, Tori, with us. Introduction of bills and current resolutions, the clerk will read.
House Bill number 2607 by the Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice, an act concerning civil actions relating to habeas corpus, clarifying time limitations for filing. House Bill number 2608 by the Committee on Judiciary, an act concerning judgments relating to criminal restitution, removing civil informant provisions, authorizing contracts for collection services for restitution. House Bill number 2609 by Representatives Esau, Blex, and others, an act concerning driver's licenses relating to restricted driver's licenses, allowing restricted driver's license holders to drive to and from worship service for any religious organizations at age 15. House Bill number 2610 by Representative Woodard, an act concerning firearms relating to the Personal and Family Protection Act, allowing post-secondary educational institutions to prohibit the carrying of concealed handguns in buildings by unlicensed persons and licensees, but only if adequate security measures exist. House Bill number 2611 by the Committee on Federal and State Affairs, an act concerning alcoholic beverages, authorizing the delivery of alcoholic liquor and cereal malt beverage by licensed retailers and third-party delivery service to patrons. House Bill number 2612 by the Committee on Insurance and Pensions, an act concerning retirement and pensions relating to the Kansas Public Employees Retirement System, retirement benefits, self-funded cost of living adjustment option. House Bill number 2613 by Representative Ballard, an act concerning firearms relating to the Personal and Family Protection Act, providing permanent exemptions for post-secondary educational institutions. House Bill number 2614 by Representative Ballard, an act concerning firearms, creating the Gun Violence Restraining Order Act, authorizing the issuance of protective orders prohibiting firearm acquisition and possession. House Bill number 2615 by the Committee on K-12 Education Budget, an act concerning schools relating to school districts, authorizing policies to allow students to earn course credit through alternative educational opportunities outside the classroom. House Bill number 2616 by the Committee on Taxation, an act concerning sales and compensating use tax, reducing the rate of tax imposed on sales of food and food ingredients. House Bill number 2617 by the Committee on Transportation and Public Safety Budget, an act concerning health relating to the Uniform Vital Statistics Act, disclosure of records allowing for an adopted person to inspect and be issued records of an immediate family member who is deceased. House Bill number 2618 by the Committee on Financial Institutions and Rural Development, an act concerning property taxation relating to exemptions, establishing a 5-year property tax exemption for city, county, and township property used for business incubator purposes in counties with a population of 40,000 or less. House Bill number 2619 by the Committee on Financial Institutions and Rural Development, an act concerning elected officers relating to the total compensation thereof, requiring each county and city to post compensation information for elected county and city officers on such county or city's website. House Bill number 2620 by Representatives Featherston, Concanon, and others, an act concerning crimes, punishment, and criminal procedure relating to crimes against the public peace, creating the crime of interference with the conduct of a hospital relating to battery, increasing the criminal penalty for battery of a health care provider.
Reports of standing committees, the clerk will read.
Committee on Taxation recommends House Bill 2500 be passed, and because the committee is of the opinion the bill is a non-controversial nature, be placed on the consent calendar.
Announcements. Representative Clayton will replace Representative Woodard on the House Appropriations Committee on Monday, February 7th only. Representative Stottsdale will replace Representative Probst on House Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development on Monday, February 7th only. Further announcements. Majority Leader Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move the House recess until 3:30 p.m. today.
You've heard the motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. We are in recess. The House will be in order. Reports of standing committees, the clerk will read.
The Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development recommends Senate Bill 347 be amended by substituting the new bill to be designated as House substitute for Senate Bill number 347, and the substitute bill be passed.
Other announcements. Majority Leader Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In accordance with House Rule 1502, posting of sequence for succeeding day, the following bill will appear on the calendar under the heading of General Order for Tuesday, February 8th. House substitute for Senate Bill 347. Mr. Speaker, I move the House adjourn until Tuesday, February 8th at 11 a.m.
You've heard the motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. We are adjourned.